What's up, everyone, and welcome to another OATV broadcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Aaron. We're in the end of spooky season, but before we get into this week's announcements, let's get right into the weekly news update.
Welcome to the OA News Update, where we always report the news. Looking at the presidential campaign, former President Barack Obama takes a jab at Trump's record in a rally for Biden, noting how Trump wants full credit for the economy he inherited and zero blame for the pandemic he's ignored. The final presidential debate was last Thursday, and while it was more structured with candidates interrupting each other only occasionally, Trump was still criticized for the lies he seemed to tell, one after the other. In other news, the Justice Department filed a lawsuit against Google, accusing it of holding an illegal monopoly over internet search and search advertising. In COVID-19 news, despite the virus peaking in the Midwest, the crisis is finally seeing some positive news for the first time in a while. Annika Chabralu, a 14-year-old girl in Texas, has won $25,000 for identifying a molecule that can disable the SARS-CoV-2 virus from entering cells into our body. Chabralu was first inspired to research influenza after falling ill with it, but then switched over to COVID research after the start of its spread. Now, back to our regular school broadcast. Attention high schoolers, the AUHSD Career Fair will be this Thursday, October 29th. Check out career options and talk to people from universities or in the field.
Red Ribbon Week is here. Yesterday, we had patriots dress up in red to show our school spirit and be drug-free. Today, Health Guardians of America is holding an informational session with a trivia game on how to be drug-free. Make sure to check them out right after this broadcast. On Thursday, there will be an opportunity drawing where you can enter for the chance to win $25 of Amazon credit if you submit your pledge to this link right there. On Saturday, October 10th, Oxford Academy Model United Nations attended the virtual Cerritos High School MUN conference. Discussing issues from gender equality to cyber terrorism representing Canada, this club's delegates worked in committees and won many awards for their great work.
If you're interested in global politics and public speaking and want to compete in future conferences, make sure to join the Model United Nations.
Also, PTSA is holding a Minecraft event that will include Build Battle and Hunger Games. Please follow the link in the description to sign up and compete by October 27th at midnight.
The event is free to enter, but there will also be a $50 cash value prize. The event will also be held live on YouTube, so make sure to save the date for October 30th at 5 p.m.
And now, a message from the Black Student Union.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun.
The Mills Nation in Montgomery, led by Dr. Benny Marches, this one is held peacefully.
When I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
Join BSU the first Thursday of each month at 11 a.m. and follow them on Instagram at oa.bsu.
And from KCA, congratulations to Izella Han and Vivi Tran.
Izella Han, 11th grade, won first place for the Top Female Artist Award. Vivi Tran, in 9th grade, won the Most Popular Artist Award, having gained the most views and likes in the YTV US National Virtual K-Pop Contest.
Izella and Vivi had to compete with talented students from all over the USA, representing their high schools from Los Angeles, New York, Hacienda, Glendale, and there was a test on Korean language and culture as well. Both Izella and Vivi received the highest scores.
Thank you very much for supporting and cheering them on.
Up next, FCC has a recap video for the freshman class's first bonding event. Let's check it out.
Now, a PSA about screen time from some of our very own Oxford students. Looking at a screen takes up an average of 75% of your wake time. To put things into comparison, a person can run half a marathon in the 2 hours that you are looking at a screen.
First off, what is screen time? Screen time is simply just how long you spend looking at a device with a screen.
Nothing is wrong with looking at a device, but excessive screen time can lead to dry eyes, strained eyes, and even ruin your vision. It also means that you're taking time away from performing healthy activities, which can lead to obesity and heart disease.
Though you may communicate online with friends through a screen, spending too much time on devices can severely affect your social skills in person. It can lead to nomophobia, a fear of not having a mobile device, and FOMO, meaning fear of missing out, which can affect how you communicate with other people face to face.
As addicting as those TikTok videos, video games, anime, K-dramas, and YouTube videos are, there are many other activities you can spend your time on that don't involve a screen and still be very enjoyable. For example, you can read a book, go outside, sleep, write some love letters, find a hobby, do yoga, play sports, spend some family time, and many more.
It may be impossible and unrealistic nowadays to cut off our screen time entirely, but we should reduce our screen time to only the essentials for the sake of our health. If you can't avoid looking at a screen like for homework or your job, make sure to stand up and walk around every few minutes. In the end, excessive screen time has serious consequences that can be prevented if we remember so.
Thank you to our students for putting that together. Next up, it's what you're all waiting for.
Talk time with Tyler Mitchell.
Thanks, OATV. Hello, Oxford Academy, and welcome back to another episode of Talk Time with Tyler Mitchell. I'm Tyler Mitchell, and it's time to talk. First on the agenda, birthdays. So join me in wishing Mr. Morris and Mr. Maltese a happy birthday. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mr. Morris on the 27th and Mr. Maltese on the 29th. Happy birthday to you. So, if you see these patriots in the hallways, the virtual hallways that is, why not wish them a happy birthday? And now, it's time for Challenge of the Week. So, last week I asked all patriots to submit a video of them playing their best instrument that they know. And let me just say, I was blown away. First up, we got my guy, Theodore Lee, coming out of the 7th grade, playing the recorder. Roll the tape. Ooh, my guy was playing them notes. Second up, we got Vivi Tran representing the class of 2024, tickling the ivory keys a little with her rendition of the Kahoot song. Let's roll it. I see you, Vivi. I see you. And third, we have Timmy Boy representing the seniors, playing the cello. Roll it. Dang! Might have to start up an orchestra with these 3 beautiful stuff, guys. it's time for this week's challenge. So this week's challenge actually isn't coming from me, but from the senators out there. I see you, looking right at you. Alright, so as you know, Halloween is creeping around the corner, and that means costumes. So, I want to see you submit a photo of your best costume to the Senate so that it can get on Talk Time with Tyler Mitchell and the whole school can admire. Okay, I will be submitting my costume, right? So be careful. I'm coming for you, right? The entry routes are not going to be the same as the past couple of weeks. We will not be going through any of my sources, but instead the ones that are provided by the Senate in these flyers. Teachers, now is a beautiful, beautiful opportunity to make sure that these kids are listening to you. Alright? Call that one kid that never participates in the breakout room. Tell him to turn on his mic and read the flyer, please. Please. Look at that. Everybody's scared now. Oh, I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna be gone for a little bit. Yeah, I see you. I hear you. I hear you. Anyways, that's all for today's show. Signing off, I'm Tyler Mitchell. And I'll catch you on the flip side.
Now, for a new segment introducing life hacks featuring our own OA teachers.
Hello, Oxford Academy. I hear that you are looking for some life hacks, so I want to present to you the Instant Pot. All of you in Stefan's cluster have had the pleasure of enjoying lunch from the Instant Pot. Some of you have even helped me with cooking when we celebrated Miss Beckett's birthday, the ladies' luncheon to celebrate the end of the quarter. Really, it's a delicious meal, but it's so easy. Let me teach you how it goes. The Instant Pot is an amazing machine. You can put in frozen meatballs. Just dump them in. And then next, your pasta. Not cooked, still hard. Just dump those right in there. There we go. See, still hard, not cooked. Do you remember this? Cluster students of mine, I miss you all. Then we go with the pasta sauce. And we're gonna do two. Delicious, creamy pasta. All right, now, because our pasta's not all cooked, we're gonna add some water. I like to add it to the jars. Shake it around a little bit. Get the last of the sauce. Put that in there. Here we go with the second. Same thing. Whoa, uh-oh. Kitchen fail. Here we go. Add that. Ooh. Now, the secret. Make sure you push everything down so that the pasta is all submersed in the sauce. Ooh, couple little. Then, that's it. Now what you do, you put on the lid. Actually, I have to turn it around. I have it this way just so you can see this miracle machine. Turn it around, put the pot on. 10 minutes. And we will be back in 10 minutes. Actually, it's a little longer than 10 minutes. The 10 minutes is the cooking time, but the Instant Pot has to come to pressure. 10 minutes. You did it. The secret to making a real good willow is to always wear your Pittsburgh Steeler apron. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, so here we are. I just got out of coffee with the administrator meeting, and there is dinner. Instant Pot. No work. The Instant Pot does it all. Looks delicious. Enjoy this life hack.
Once again, thank you to all the teachers who submitted their life hacks.
Hey Aaron, you know how we're dressed in Halloween costumes right now?
Yeah, what about it?
How are we gonna celebrate Halloween when we're stuck indoors?
I'm not sure. Fortunately, OATV's upcoming segment has the answers.
Nice. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I'm Steven. As you guys know, we are in quarantine and Halloween is just around the corner. It's kind of hard to celebrate this spooky time while maintaining social distancing.
Don't fret, Steven and I have some ways you can celebrate Halloween during COVID-19. You will be able to experience the spooks and scares of Halloween while being safe from the virus. My name is Phoebe and I call this list the Quarantine-oween. Don't let quarantine get in the way of a good scare. A way to achieve this is by watching a scary movie. No activity is as classic as this one.
Guys, I'm a little scared right now. But I watched this horror movie. Never seen it before. Let's see how this one goes. Not a fan of horror movies, but let's see how this one goes. Oh gosh. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that was a big mistake. Oh my god.
That was quite the spook I got here. I guess you could say I had a skella fun time watching the movie.
Dude, that was pretty corny. Candy corny. If you're the type of person to give away candy on Hallows Eve, you're in for a treat. You'll be able to be generous with your rations with this activity called ghosting.
Not that type of ghosting, Phoebe. I'm talking about the other type of ghosting. Halloween ghosting is when you create a treat bag of goodies for a friend or neighbor and leave it on their doorstep with a note inside to pass it on, and you create a new treat bag and ghost someone else. It's a great way to give treats while staying safe.
Don't let social distancing get in the way of talking with and having fun with your friends. Hosting a virtual party with your crew is the great way to pass the time.
Good idea, Phoebe. While you're at the virtual party, you could play party games to further boost the fun factor. Some games include Minecraft, Roblox, Scribble.io, Spyfall, and, you guessed it, Among Us.
A great way of showing your Halloween spirit from afar is carving pumpkins.
That's right. Embrace the classic tradition of carving pumpkins. Carve pumpkins with any design you want. Did you know the reason that we carve pumpkins comes from an Irish myth? There was a man named Stingy Jack who tricked the devil for money, and when he died, God did not allow him to stay in heaven, and the devil also didn't let him stay in hell. So he was forced to roam the earth. People in Ireland carved demonic faces into pumpkins so they scared Jack's wandering soul.
So, when the Irish immigrants came to America, they brought their culture with them. That's where the name jack-o'-lantern came from. Sure, you can enjoy the Halloween tricks, but there's also a plethora of snacks and sweets.
There are just so many goods to be made, from caramel apples to zombie cakes, ghost brownies, and more. It's a great way to spend time with your family.
Now that was our 5 ways to celebrate this Quarantine-oween for this year.
Thanks for watching, Patriots, and have a happy Halloween. Bye.
Up next, OA Sportscast is back to present the freshest updates and stories on our athletics. Let's check in on our OA athletes.
What's up, Patriots? Welcome back to another episode of OA Sportscast with your favorite host, Justin Chow. So first things first, on OA Sportscast, we have a video from varsity athlete Emma Son to see what is her take while swim struggles to find a coach. Let's get to it.
So regarding the new coach, I don't want to sound negative, but I'm kind of worried that they're not going to be able to match what our other 3 coaches were like, just because our other 3 coaches were with us for a really long time. But at the same time, I'm just trying to stay hopeful for a coach and a pool, because the chances are looking slim for both right now, and I really want a senior season.
So next on OA Sportscast is personally my favorite segment, Guess That Athlete. So for the hint for this week's Guess My Athletes, we have an actual stat line. Okay, so during HOCO, this player managed to score 17 points, 9 steals, and 8 assists. Guess right now. So time is up. You guys should have submitted your answers inside your brain. And the athlete is, drum roll please, Justin Botros. So if you guys actually have a senior season, Mr. Botros, I expect you to be dropping those stats every single game. I'm counting on you. That is it for today for OA Sportscast. Signing off, it's your favorite host, Justin Chow, and have an awesome week, Patriots.
That's the end of this broadcast, Patriots. Signing off, I'm Chris.
And I'm Aaron. Have a productive week, Patriots. Enjoy the rest of spooky season.
And have a happy Halloween.